of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches like they've seen flash. Hauls in the deep ball. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside. There he goes.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out, and they'll take... for the first time in this one. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a...
He's loose! Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Kelly. Gets it out fast. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense looks like they're coming. Right back to him on the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Back to throw, it's Kelly. Oh, they're after him! And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Foley. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Booker. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Dropping back, it's Alford. He wants it all. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Cardinals are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for space, it's Ferguson. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's a return from midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled him.
There he goes. Past the touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ferguson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. On the option. Now the toss. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Also trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Ferguson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Kelly. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Ohio was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Athens. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Weatherly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Scrambling away. Oh, a lot of space. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense.
He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. looking to throw on third. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they love to go for it on fourth down. We've seen it early in this game already. I think you're going to see it again here. They've got supreme confidence in their offense to be able to go get it done. And you get the feeling this is a big-time play in this game. They're able to convert this one. The momentum is squarely on their side.
Dropping back, it's Kelly. Using his feet to buy time. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Weatherly. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to run it. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ferguson. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Alford. He's going for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. The throw. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Using his legs, it's Allen. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Bringing the heat. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. It's a seam block. Touchdown, Tulsa. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over UTSA. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed over the middle. It's Webster to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He'll pull it on the read. Purdy on the Jets. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Ball State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Allen. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
With the catch, it's Richardson. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Alford. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to sling it on second down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggled to try to find a play to get someone open.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Pocket breaking down. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Tulsa wasting no time.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Makes the grab on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to...
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps.
Touchdown, Tulsa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
29, Tulsa, 27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to throw, it's Kelly. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Catches it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. To the air, it's Kelly. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.